welcome to the session. How are you
Good
doing today
morning.
and how was your morning today?
So far, my morning was quite well, and I'm buzzing with positive vibe because I'm sitting in front of you. So I'm thrilled
Mhm.
today. Yes. What
Yes,
about you? How are you?
I'm also doing great and thank you so much for joining. And I'm also equally, feeling very nice to have you on my platform. So before dive into our conversation, I would like to know more about you, Pooja. Would you like to introduce yourself?
Yes, definitely. My name is Pooja. I hail from beautiful land of God, Uttarakhand. But currently,
Mm,
I live in Bangalore with my family, and I have done masters with science stream, and I'm preparing for government exam. And simultaneously, I'm a proud homemaker and a proud mother too. Yeah,
mm,
that's a bit. And if I talk about my hobbies, I'm passionate about learning and dancing and listening music. And listening
mm,
music cheers me up always whenever I'm in sad, I'm in down. So it's a
okay.
pick me up. So that's a
Okay.
all myself.
That's lovely to know about you. And your hobbies are really very interesting, like listening to music. And this is also one of my hobbies, listening to music.
Okay.
So, Pooja, as you said that right now, you are having living in Bangalore, but you are originally from Uttarakhand, right?
Yes.
So, if I ask you, like, you are originally from Uttarakhand, but have been living in Bangalore for 3 years. So, how has this change affected your life?
Actually, moving from Uttarakhand to Bangalore, it's a really life changing for me because it's
Mm,
quite different. The northern area and southern part is different in their, according to their culture, cuisine, and diversity in language as well. But
yes.
earlier I used to think about hide myself. I
Mm,
don't go out, and I prefer to stay quiet at home. But
mm,
gradually I thought like until I will stay at home, so I have to fear with my I have to fight with my fear. Then I
mm,
go out, and the main thing is language is barrier to communicate with other people. So
mm,
I realized like I should learn English because English is a medium. You can't learn
mm,
local language everywhere.
mm,
So I learn nowadays. I'm also working on my English as well as communication, like how to communicate in my personality development. So yeah, it
mm,
helped me a lot to communicate, to make relation with others. So in this way,
mm.
I'm overcoming this situation.
Okay, I'd love to know about that. You're also working on your English. And let's
Yeah.
talk about your, childhood. And when you look back at your childhood, Pooja, in Uttarakhand, especially what kind of memories or values do you feel shaped who you are today? Yes.
Yeah. Actually, I born and bottom in Uttarakhand. It's
Mm,
totally situated in Himalayan region. So I would
mm,
say I grown up with nature, and I learned from discipline, consistency from my parent as well. So it shapes me, in a perfect way how to deal with
mm,
situation, how to handle with overcoming situation. So
mm,
I would say I became more stronger when I was there, and now I'm implementing those areas in my life. And because it's very difficult as a mother,
mm,
I'm wearing lots of hats.
mm,
like I want to pursue my dream, and I'm raising my kids and household
mm,
chore, other responsibilities. So yeah,
mm,
like because of my childhood, I would say that I
mm.
have learned in this way. So now I'm smooth sailing, I'm living my life and pursuing my dream as well.
Okay, great to know that your childhood shaped you, who you are today. You
Yeah.
are, juggling so many things at the same time as a mother, as a homemaker, as a YouTuber, content creator, as a learning a new
Yeah.
language, you know. Okay, very
Yeah.
nice. And you are a homemaker. So, as a homemaker and a mother of two kids, so how did motherhood change the way you see yourself, if I ask you?
I would say after becoming mother, it's very challenging. It's a whole game changing for us because you are bachelor, you are single, and after that
Mm,
you have responsibilities of kids. So it's quite
mm,
different. But I would
Mm,
say one proverb is there: there is a will, there is a way. If you have will,
yes,
if you have this courage to overcome any situation, so in a smooth way, in a simple way, I would say you can learn from your mistake, learn from others' experience. So yeah,
yes,
whenever I need help, so my parents is always there to scaffolding me.
mm,
And we are living in a fast paced era and technology era,
yes,
so with the help
mm,
of technology, so I'm just living my life, and not living, I'm thriving also. So yeah, in
mm,
this way I'm trying to impart my knowledge, because motherhood is not about for kids, it's about
yes,
us, like how disciplined are, how strong belief consistency we have, because kids
yes,
are role play. They just
mm,
like a clean slate. Whatever we
mm,
will put the feedback process, though they will just follow it, so they can
right.
imitate us. Yeah, so
Mm,
I'm trying to implement firstly those things in my life, and in my personality, and they will
mm.
automatically learn from me.
Yes, and I really love that the way you said that, like the whatever we are doing, they are observing us. Children are observing
Mm,
us, and we are their, first teacher. And if we are
mm,
disciplined, they automatically follow or inculcate this hobby or habit of, discipline, be patient. So definitely, children
mm,
learn from us so many things, and
yeah,
we should have to be perform very well, in our life, so that they can learn automatically from us. So
yeah,
definitely they can learn so many things from you. You're a patient, you're disciplined.
and
So
you
I really love.
can yes, and we can reflect to our kids, like which
Right.
background they have, which kind of environment
Mm,
in their family, so they
right,
can
right.
show their by their activity those things.
Yes, I totally agree with you. So Pooja, managing home, children, and your personal growth is really very challenging. So how do you balance all these roles on a daily basis?
Yes, it's quite challenging. I consider it, but I
Mm,
love to take challenges. I don't know.
yes.
Earlier, I was not like this, but
Mm,
since ever since I am, moving ahead, so these
mm,
kind of responsibilities making me is more
mm,
strong. And
yes.
I think challenges, if you have courage, so you can turn your challenges into opportunity. So I'm
Right.
just, doing experiment with myself also, because the
Mm,
more you learn, the more you satisfy and do that task. And in
mm,
positive, I would say in my life, positivity makes a lot, means a lot for
yes.
me. It plays a
Mm,
crucial role, because ups
right.
and downs, struggles are part and parcel of our life. Without it, we can't
Yes.
enjoy our life, because every time
Mm,
if we have sunny weather, so we didn't
mm,
give value to night as well. So
right.
in this way, I would say positive attitude and belief on myself, it gives me
Mm,
strength to overcome any situation. So
yes.
this is
Yes.
my thing.
Yes, and really I agree with you that, challenging always makes us more strong. The more we
Yeah,
gain challenges, and as you said that you like nowadays challenging. So I think we are
yeah,
also, experienced throughout our life, like challenging really are a part of our life. So the more challenges we gain in our life, and we become more emotionally strong. So
yes,
as we also know that those who are very successful person, they also face so many challenges, but they never throw in the towel. They, maintain
yeah.
the consistency and accept the challenges, and every
Yes,
day
we
they have
should
to
learn
work on
from our
that.
hard ways. Yeah, we should
Yes,
learn our hard ways, because every master wants a beginner. And if we will,
right.
if we want to be master, so you have to, take that courage to overcome and to go with long way. Then you would
Yes.
be master.
Mm. So we are learning throughout the experience of our life. Okay,
Yeah.
so Pooja, if I ask you in your life, what was the turning point that made you take English learning seriously? Because nowadays you are speaking so nicely in English language. So, what made you take the English learning seriously?
Actually, when I was in my like Uttarakhand, when I was in Uttarakhand, so that time I don't realize that English is very important in our life, because my
Mm,
husband is a transferable job. and most of
Okay.
time we get transfer in state of like capital of state. So earlier I used to live in Mumbai, then Kerala, then Bangalore.
Mm,
So most of
mm,
part he has covered in southern area, and their language is the one of most barrier to make connection with
mm,
local people. So I
mm,
realized like one posting, like I thought it's okay. Means I
mm,
always try to hide myself behind my husband. Whenever
mm,
it comes to attend PTM, it go to means
yes.
hospital, any market.
Mm,
So I always say to my husband, please, I want to
mm.
buy this. Please say to,
To the
like,
locals. Mm,
yeah. So like in this way, I like did this. But after some time, I said like, how much time I will fear, fight with my fear. I have
yes.
to fight, and like the way you can learn, so you will
Mm,
more. I would say that it's my eureka moment. When one day I
yes.
went in PTM, and that time my
Mm,
husband said, "Okay, like we are there." So my kid also, he said to me,
mm,
"Mama, you stop, okay?" And then I realized, yeah, like my kids also making fun of me. So what about
okay.
others? And how? And
Mm,
even my neighbor, they don't want to talk with me because our language is not same. So after
mm,
that I realized even peon, and you can see in Bangalore everyone is
mm,
speaking in English.
yes.
Peon, tea staller, and
Mm,
sweeper. And that time I realized what the use of those degrees, what you have,
yes.
if
Mm.
you are not
If you don't
communicating.
know,
Yeah.
yes. If
So
you don't
then
able to
that
communicate
day
with
was
people.
bad letter day for me. Then that
Mm,
thing was triggered in my mind, like you should
mm,
learn by hook and by crook. You should learn. So then then that day I took resolution that I should learn. And now I would say
mm,
that uh, if you have courage, nothing is there. Like if you have willpower to learn, so it's just a
mm.
language like our Hindi
Correct.
language. So we can
Mm-hmm.
learn each and everything. Yeah.
Yes, I totally agree with you that if you have a burning desire, so nothing can stop
Yeah.
you. So you can
Yeah.
achieve those things, but you need to be consistent. You need to be disciplined those things. So
Yeah.
I
If
also,
you have.
realized this thing. Um, but I want to, learn this language, speak this language since my, school time. But I never got that kind of exposure. But, 1 year
Mm,
back, I stumbled upon some conversation video. Right now, we are doing each other. So I thought
yes.
that if they can learn within a very short span of time, like within a year, they are able to speak, they are able to express their thought in English very clearly. So I thought that I can also do the same. So in this way, I
Yeah.
also, learn this language, try to, talk with myself, try to record my videos. So in this way, I also, started my journey with this language. So now I am able
And
to express
environment.
myself in English.
Yes. And it proves
Mm.
that environment play a immense role,
Right.
learning. And because when you go out, then you met with people, and then you got to know like you
Mm.
where you are lagging behind. So if
Right.
you have fire in your belly, so
Mm.
sky has limit, I would say you can
Yes.
reach the sky.
Yes, and definitely I agree with you. So, Pooja, I know you also recently started your YouTube journey with solo video,
Yeah.
I think, on English grammar. So, what inspired you to start your journey with YouTube?
Yeah, actually, as you mentioned that you started, because in my case, I want to remove my hesitation, and whatever
Okay.
knowledge I have, I just want to impart. Because
Mm-hmm.
this proverb we heard from since our childhood, like the more you impart, the more that knowledge multiplies. And
Right.
so that like I also want to impart whatever I have knowledge. And
Mm-hmm.
and simultaneously I'm working on my communication also, because
Yes.
it is in a vogue. So I also want to be not only fluent, I want to be master on this language.
Mm-hmm.
So that like there is no other option, because as a homemaker and a mother, so it's very difficult to go out and to
Right.
pursue your dream. So I think like I retrospect myself, like what is better for me, and what should I do. Then I find like
Mm-hmm.
this is the only option where I can give
Mm-hmm.
time, because there is no any fixed time, no
Yes.
any need of any degree, anything. So I
Mm-hmm.
try to I make most of it. and whatever I know, so I just impart and simultaneously work on my side also.
Okay, very nice. And I also checked so many video of yours on your YouTube channel, and I really liked because the way you express yourself and the way you express importing knowledge, and I really love the way, and within, 1 month you are, doing very nicely. So if I,
Thank you.
go back to my journey when I started my YouTube channel, so my main motto, because I want to learn this language, I wanted.
Yes,
So I thought that if I would have a YouTube channel, so I would maintain my consistency. Because if you
yes,
have a channel or would have a channel, so you need to show up time to time. So my
yes.
main motto is to
Consistency and
be consistent with this language. Okay,
yes,
so very
yes.
nice.
Because
Hmm.
consistency is the cornerstone of success. Yeah. So consistency and compulsion also, because as a human we
Yes,
have a nature to procrastinate things.
right. We
Like
always
whenever we
procrastinate the
are in
thing.
our comfort zone, so we
Yes,
try to procrastinate. But if
yes,
someone is there, something is there to hold stick in front of us, so we have to do that
yes.
work, no
Come out
matter
of that
what the
comfort zone.
situation.
Yes, we should have
Yes,
some
we have to.
compulsion.
Yeah,
Yes.
sometimes we have to be our own master, you know,
Right, right.
like because of this
Yes.
way you
Today we are
can
so
be
mature,
consistent.
through experience of our life. So we should be, master of our own life today.
Yes.
Okay. So Pooja, if I ask you, can you describe how you felt while recording and uploading your first, YouTube videos?
Yes, actually, it
Mm,
was quite challenging for me, first video.
yes.
And that time I was not aware like public will think. I was just facing the camera, like how to,
Mm,
because a lot of thing you
mm,
have to focus on your eyes, your gesture.
yes.
It should be like straight. And but after some time, like we know that practice makes man perfect. So
Right.
after one and two, like I would say that I'm a habitual of facing camera. And
Mm,
firstly it was very difficult, but
mm,
some challenges are always come, like earlier I was thinking like I will make only grammar regarded
video.
video.
Mm,
But after that I thought like I should make jump on vocabulary also, and I should, because it's a
yes.
holistic approach. I can't hold
Yes.
only one thing, okay? So I
Mm,
thought like I have to teach vocabulary also, because tense
yes.
formation I'm giving, so what about vocabulary? And now I'm finding that yes, conversation is also important. So day by
Right.
day I'm broadening my horizon, as you would
Yes.
say. Yeah, but it was quite thrilling. I'm thriving because of this YouTube channel also. And
Yes.
let's see. Hope for good.
Yes. Yes,
Yeah.
and when we start any YouTube channel or any channel, so these type of different kind of ideas comes to our mind. We should
Yes.
work on this. We should work on this. So definitely, it's
Yes.
a kind of holistic approach. So
Yes.
definitely, we are also improving day by day because of
Mm.
as a YouTube channel, maybe because of our burning
Because,
desire to be fluent in this language. So we
yes.
always talk about fluency. So in your
Yes.
opinion, Pooja, what does fluency in English truly means to you?
Yes, I
Mm,
would say that fluency doesn't mean fast and loud voice. Fluency means
yes.
understandable and accurate, and other
Mm,
listener should be can understand your what you actually want to say. Because I
mm,
have
right.
seen lots of people who always run behind fancy word vocabularies,
Yes.
tough vocabulary. They think like if they
Mm,
are using such vocabulary, they can impress others. But
mm,
I think fluency means you have such calmness, composedness,
mm,
and
yes.
understandable. Your thoughts should be clear, and different
Mm,
thoughts should be there.
yes.
So in my way, like accuracy also matter. You are
Yes.
using fancy word, but your grammar structure, your structure is not same. And
Mm,
if you are using fancy words, so other person, how much time they will ask to you, what does it mean, what
mm,
does it mean? Because
mm,
they are also suffering to understand your language. So in
mm,
my perspective, like what I preferly wants that I should be understandable, and
yes.
my center structure and my whatever thoughts I want to keep, so it I can
Mm,
articulate my thoughts in a proper way. And
mm,
somehow I can use familiar word. not so
Yes.
fast. For knowledge,
Mm,
for because you have to retrospect your audience first, like which kind of
mm,
audience you are among you are. Because if you are in front of a student, so if you are
mm,
using fancy words, so what about the kids, student,
yes.
how they will understand? So yeah,
Mm,
definitely firstly you should retrospect audience as well, and
mm,
your where you are, so according to them. And it's very
mm,
good to know fancy word, idiom, phrasal
yes.
verb. And yeah,
Mm,
you should use according, firstly according to audience, and use
yes.
in a understandable and simple and sober. So I always
Very
believe in this.
nicely said. Very nicely said. When initially I started my journey with this language, so I thought that fluency means speak very fastly.
Yeah.
But with time, I understand that fluency doesn't mean, speak so fast. You have to speak so clear so that the other
Yes.
person can also understand you. So yes,
Yes.
definitely, I totally agree with this point that your audience should understand you are the person wherever or whatever or whomsoever you are talking with. So
Talking
they
with
should
you.
understand, and as well as your thoughts should be very clear while speaking.
Yes. I
Okay, very
always
nice.
give preference to thoughts.
Hmm. Okay.
Yes.
So, Pooja, if I ask you, what do you understand by the term comfort zone? Because we always talk about comfort zone while speaking in English whenever we have to describe anything or, facing any challenge. So we always come
Yes.
across this term, comfort zone. So what does
Yeah.
means these comfort zones to you?
Yeah, comfort zone means a space where your mental peace and feel safe. You are feeling
Yes.
safe in this zone, and you don't
Mm,
want to put extra effort there.
mm,
Like as a human, we always, not human only, animals, other creature also,
yes.
they try to
Mm,
search comfort zone where they can get
mm,
each and everything in easy way. So
mm,
I would say that comfort zone, not every time it's a useful for us. Like
mm,
sometimes it's harmful because it is the
yes.
hindrance of our success. If you
Mm,
want to achieve, if you want to chase your dream, so you have to come out from your comfort zone.
yes.
Like morning time, we always, at night time we always have hope. Like we, at night time we are in comfort zone. So with the
Mm,
example I'm explaining this, that
mm,
night time, what happened, it happened with me most of time,
mm,
that I always try to make a to-do list, okay, a big to-do list
okay.
for tomorrow.
Mm,
And morning time when alarm rings, so that time I try
mm,
to snooze button. Why? Because
yes.
I'm in comfort zone. So I don't
Mm,
want to come out from my comfort zone. If I come out, so maybe I would learn, and I would read something, so I can
yes.
make most of it. It should be
Mm,
productive for me. But I would say comfort zone is a mental peace and safe space for us, safe
yes.
home.
Yes.
Yeah.
Mm,
Yeah.
yes. I totally agree with you that. And my last question, to you right now, then you can ask if you have any. So, what message would you like to, give someone who wants to speak English, but somehow they hesitate to speak?
Yes, I want to say that it's a language, and we
Mm,
should learn like a kid. Don't
yes.
go in a hurry. You should
Mm,
focus on process. What is
mm,
process? Don't
yes. Yes.
always think about perfection, because every
Mm,
time as a human, whatever we start, we want instant result, and we are living in a
yes.
fast-paced era. So,
Mm,
like as delivery, 10-minute delivery is there. So,
yes.
as like a human, their desire is becoming that sort of delivery, like 10-minute means instantly I would
Yes.
master
We
on
want
this
to fluent
language.
in
Yeah.
7 days, one
Yes.
day.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
so don't go for these things, because
Mm-hmm.
everything takes time. It matters if
Right.
you want to be perfect on it. So you should
Mm,
take a one step in a day, and don't
yes.
bother about it. Don't compare. Firstly, because
Yes.
as a human, we always compare ourselves. Comparison is
Right.
just like a poison. If you are
Mm,
comparing, means you are, losing your hopes and your
yes.
strongness. So
Yes. Yes.
comparison is just, every flower has a own season to bloom and bloom. So don't compare
Mm,
your first chapter with others 10 chapter. So you should
right.
be patient, you should have patience and be
Mm,
consistent and disciplined. and one day
Mm.
you can say indirectly, you can see the change in your life, and it will
Mhm.
automatically give you result, because every master wants beginner.
Yes, and rightly said that we shouldn't compare ourselves with someone else because we don't know how much effort they have put in
Yes,
that,
because
whatever
everyone's
the
life
skill.
is totally different. Everyone
Mm.
capability, courage is totally different. Like maybe
Mm.
some person has instant,
Mm.
recall those things, but someone takes
Yes,
time.
yes,
So
yes,
yeah, we shouldn't compare, but we should compare with ourselves. Yesterday how
right.
much I achieved, and today what I did. So
Mm.
in this way we should compare ourselves, not for
Yes.
others.
Yes, definitely. We should compare ourselves, not some other person. So definitely we will improve. We should have to be very patient, be disciplined, be consistent, and whatever we are
Yes,
learning, any skills, so definitely we can acquire, we can gain that skill over time. Because we all
yes,
know that Rome wasn't built in one night. So
yes,
nothing you can achieve in one night. So yes,
yes.
it
It's a
takes time, but
language.
be
Yeah.
patient.
Yeah, it's a
Okay. So
language.
Pooja,
It takes time.
hmm. Okay, so Pooja, if you want to ask any question, you can ask. Otherwise, we can wrap up the session.
Yes, yes.
Yes.
Actually, I don't want to have any such question, but the
Mm.
way you asked question, it was quite fascinating, and I was fan of you. You made my
Thank
day.
you so much.
Yeah,
You made my day.
definitely.
Actually, you
Yes,
made my
yes.
day to say this
And I
thing.
have seen your all videos and how much you are putting your heart and soul on this platform. So
Mhm.
really appreciating commendable job you are doing, and I'm learning from you as well, that how should
Mm.
be, we should be consistent in our journey. Yeah,
Yes.
definitely.
Mm. Thank you so much, Pooja, for appreciating me. And let's wrap up the session. And I really
Yes,
enjoyed this conversation with you. And I hope you also
yes,
enjoyed this conversation.
yes. I
So
also
we can
likewise.
meet some other time to have one more,
Okay.
conversation on any topic. So,
Yeah.
okay, bye bye.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you so